Hey guys, so today I'm going to tell you a story time video. It'll be the time that I went to Brazil to visit my father. Pretty sure this was the first time I ever went to Brazil, and the time I got stuck there. So, the first time I went, I was 16 years old. I'm 19 now, so that was 3 years ago. 3 to 4 years ago. I went on summer vacation, I think it was, for about a month. Worst decision ever. I went to visit my dad, never been to Brazil. I went by myself on the airplane. I have dual citizenship, so I have a Brazilian passport, I have an American passport. They were both good at the time, like I didn't need to renew them anytime soon, they were both fine. So little 16-year-old me, underage, went on the plane, got to Brazil, stayed there for a month. It was pretty fun. I did a lot of things, like a lot of touristy things. I went on the Sugarloaf Mountain. I went to Christ. I went to Rio, the beaches in Rio. I went to every touristy thing you can imagine. That's what I did. So I was there for a month, like I said. I believe I was coming home around in August. I got to the airport with my dad the day I was leaving. Mind you, my dad lives in like the mountains of Rio, and the city of Rio is about 3 to 4 hours away depending on traffic, and the airport is in a different city, so we have to get to Rio, and then from Rio we have to take like the super long bridge that connects from Niterói to Rio. So we literally had to take, it took forever. So basically the bridge is long, super long too. So we end up getting to the airport, going to check in with my dad, and the man basically tells me that I need papers, I need documentation saying that I am allowed to go back to America. Now, both of my parents were born in Brazil, but I was born in America. I am an American citizen. I am born and raised in America, like lived there my whole entire life, never traveled until I went to Brazil for the first time. I was unaware, so was my mom and my dad, that I needed papers signed by both of my parents allowing me to go back to America, where I was born, where I'm an American citizen, where I live. So I was like, how does that make any sense? So we had to drive from Niterói to the city of Rio, where the judge's office is, because I guess the judge needs to sign it too. So I am in South America, my mom is in North America. It's not really easy connecting on the phone, and it's very expensive. So I ended up having to call my mom, have her fax papers over, signing and saying that I am allowed to come back to where I was born. And so that was a little hassle. We had to wait and wait and wait for those papers as we were driving to the judge's office, and the judge had to receive them and everything. Good thing my aunts are lawyers, because they were able to get easy access inside, or else it would have taken us a very long time because there were several people ahead of us. So yeah, after a rush and hassle and like panic attack, we ended up getting everything figured out, everything signed. Now, the only way to get back to where the airport is taking that long bridge we took in the first place. Once you're on that bridge, there's no turning back. It's like a highway. You can't just turn around. You can't, like, there's no way out. You literally have to take from point A to point B. There's just no way getting out. My aunts are following us, and my dad ends up taking the wrong way. He takes the wrong way. He takes the wrong way. Once you take the wrong way, there's no turning back. Thankfully, my aunts like followed us, because my aunt has a connection, so we were able to like get off at a military base and like turn around in there. But they were like shining their lights at us, like checking our car and everything, and I was just like, wow. The hassle of just flying back to country I was born in, country I'm an American citizen in. Like, we ended up turning around and getting on the right way. Now, everybody talks about the traffic in California is so bad. Like, it's the worst traffic in LA. That's what everybody says, right? Until you're on this bridge in Brazil. The traffic was worse than bumper to bumper. It was like neck to neck, butt to butt, like arm to arm. There was no moving, no getting off. This traffic was the worst traffic I've ever encountered and seen in my whole entire life. It was the worst thing. And we're stuck on that bridge until we get to the end. And mind you, my flight was gonna leave really soon, so I had to rush to Rio to get these papers, to get it signed, to get back on the bridge, to wait on the bridge to get to the airport before my flight was boarding and leaving. After stress and panic and frantic and frazzleness, I ended up getting to the airport barely, and I mean like not even making it onto my flight. I didn't make it. I knew I wasn't gonna make it. It just wasn't my kind of day to be on that plane. Like, I believe everything happens for a reason. I believe things are meant to be. Like, there was a reason that I shouldn't have been on that plane, because every possible thing that could have happened. I just wasn't meant to be on that plane. I don't know why. I never found out why, but something was it just wasn't meant to be for me to be on that plane. So I guess the only thing I could do was thank God that I wasn't on that plane, even though it was just such a hassle and such a crazy experience that I never want to experience again. But there was a reason. Yeah, after I got to the airport, missed my flight, we went to the, I was boarding American Airlines, ridiculous airlines ever. They told me, I went to their counter and they basically told us that we needed to pay another like $500 to $1,000 to get a new flight for the next day. And we're just like, are you kidding me? I missed my flight because you guys don't have information online anywhere saying that I need both documents from my parents, saying that I need permission to enter my country that I was born in. Like, I don't know whose law that is. I don't know if that's American Airlines underage type thing, flying out of the country. I don't know if that's Brazil's laws. I don't know if that's immigration laws. I don't know whose laws it is. But it's the most ridiculous laws I've ever heard of. You're going to, basically I was held captive. You're going to hold me captive in a country that I'm foreign in and not allow me to go back into the country I was born in, that I'm a citizen in? I was heated. I was pissed. And I can't tell you how pissed my dad was, because obviously he's the one that was going to have to pay for me to board another flight the next day. Man, oh man, was it the worst experience like I've ever had in Brazil. And after that, we learned our lesson. We learned that for next time I need to have papers signed and whatever. But it's okay, because the next time I went, I was 17? I think I was 17. I was either 17 or 18, but they didn't even require papers the next time I went, which is confusing and weird. But whatever. The moral of the story is, that was my experience. It's the worst experience ever. Leave a comment down below if you guys have ever experienced a situation like that in another country and trying to fly home to your home country. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Makes me really mad just reliving the moment. Leave a comment down below. See you guys in my next video.